This isn't just about men. Women do it too. This is about people putting on a mask, playing a role until they get what they want. Then the mask slips, and so does the relationship. Mask off. Stop calling it love when it's a lie. Welcome to Win-Win with Gwen, hosted by Gwendolyn Shores, author, inspirational speaker, transformational coach, and CEO of Minds Above Matters. This is the podcast where your dreams ignite, limits shatter, and action leads to the life that you deserve. Your breakthrough starts now. Hey y'all, it's Gwendolyn Shores, your transformational coach. Welcome to another episode of Win-Win with Gwen. Now, I want you to go ahead and give yourself a high five right now just for showing up. That alone says you're ready to stop making excuses, face truth, and win in your life. And I'm so proud of you. And guys, today we're going there. I'm talking about what happens after the butterflies, after the text messages slow down, after they stop showing up the way they used to. Have you ever asked yourself, why do people change once they fall in love with you? Or better yet, do they really change? Or were they never the person to begin with? Let's be clear. This episode isn't just about men. This is about women too. This is about people putting on a mask, playing a role until they get what they want. Then the mask slips. And so does the relationship. So today's episode is titled Mask Off. Stop calling it love when it's a lie. And baby, it's time to take the blindfold off too. Let's talk about what really goes on behind these relationship breakdowns. Like real talk, that honeymoon mask. In the beginning, everybody's on their P's and Q's. They're on their best behavior, right? That's how it starts off. You know, you've been there. He's bringing the flowers. She's cooking homemade meals. He's calling every night. She's dressing up, smelling good, saying, yes, baby, to everything. It's all sweet. It's all cute in the beginning. But if we're being honest, a lot of people are auditioning. They're doing just enough to get you, but not enough to keep you. Because when that mask comes off, woo, child, you don't even recognize who you're with anymore. People need to be honest with who they are. Love without truth is manipulation, and truth without love is cruelty. Here's the thing. We always say they change. They don't change. They just reveal who they are. We got to stop saying he changed or she switched up. No, baby. They revealed themselves. That version that you saw in the beginning was just a trailer. And now you're watching the full movie. But what if I told you you could have seen it coming? You just had to ask better questions. You got to ask better questions. The real conversations you got to have are these. You've got to have them during the honeymoon phase because we love to keep it cute on the surface level. But if you want something real, you better start getting deep. You've got to go there. You got to get deep. Let me break it down for you. These are the uncomfortable questions I want you to start asking. I want you to ask them, what is their credit score? And not because of the money. It's not always about the money. But credit tells you how someone handles responsibility, pressure, and promises, because don't nobody want a liar. Nobody wants a liar. You ask them, what was their last relationship like with, well, not the last relationship, but what was their relationship like with their parents? Because they got unresolved trauma with their mother, their father. That stuff can bleed into the relationship that you're in, whether you like it or not. And another question is, have they ever been incarcerated? That's not judgment. That's awareness. Because when they've been incarcerated, it affects employment, housing, mindset. It affects a lot. Another one is, are they in therapy? Because a healed person isn't scared to say yes. And if they're not, ask them, how do they deal with stress, conflict, pain? Do they shut down or do they blow up? Do they use their hands? Also, do they want kids? How do they feel about parenting? You better ask that now because misaligned visions create future resentment. And another question, do they like to travel? Are they a homebody? Are they adventurous? If y'all don't match now, don't be forcing it later. Don't try to force it. And another question, what do they like to eat? Do you work out? Do you take care of your health? Listen, that sounds small until you're in the kitchen trying to cook 2 meals because I'm a pescatarian. Look, lifestyles can be night and day, and that could be a problem. Also, how did their last relationship end? What did they learn from it? I want you to ask how it ended. Ask, are they healed from it? What patterns did they notice? Because growth leaves clues. Another question, please ask, what is their love language? And how do they like to be held accountable? Because if they can't be corrected, they don't want partnership. They want a fan club. And that is not what we want. When people show you who they are, I want you to believe them the first time, honey. Believe them when they show you. And that's why these questions are important. See who they are. And this is an acronym I created for you to break down the steps that I want you to take. And I call this acronym REAL, REAL. So the R is I want you to reveal who you are from the start. Don't wear a mask just to get chosen. And then the E, I want you to evaluate compatibility, not just chemistry. Ask those deep questions, okay? A, acknowledge your needs and theirs. Don't suppress what you need just for a vibe. And the L, lead with honesty and consistency. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Because this is grown-up love. This ain't child's play. Mature love starts with you being brave enough to ask the hard stuff and brave enough to walk away when the answers don't line up. Stop staying in crap you know you shouldn't be in, okay? There's a Bible verse. It goes, the Lord detests lying lips, but he delights in those who tell the truth. And that's Proverbs 12:22. Look, don't build a relationship on lies or pretend you're okay when you're not. God honors truth, and so should you. Don't stay in a relationship just because you're afraid to start over. It's okay to start over because staying with the wrong one is how you miss the right one, honey, and you deserve the right one in your life. Look, I know it's scary. I know it feels like you'll scare people off if you ask tough questions too soon. But baby, everyone who gets uncomfortable with honesty ain't ready for real love. And let me say this. Let people walk away if they can't handle your truth. Because guess what? The right one will celebrate your truth and not remove it. Guys, if this episode spoke to you, don't you dare be a gatekeeper. You better share this with somebody who can use it. I want you to share this video. I want you to like this video. I want you to follow it. And I want you to comment. I want to hear what you want me to talk about next. Because I'm here for you. I see you. I love you. I'm proud of you for showing up for yourself and healing. And I want you to not forget this because I say this every episode, and I'm going to say it this episode as well. You've got to do the work. And I want you to repeat it with me. You've got to do the work. One more time, guys. You've got to do the work because the work is the only way to win, to overcome our past obstacles in our future obstacles. It is the thing we have to do in order to have the life that we dream of. Guys, it's always a win-win with Gwen, and I will see you here next week every Friday at 6:15 a.m. in the morning. Until then, keep doing the work it takes to win because you are a winner. And I love you, and I'm so proud of you guys. High five. See you guys next week. Bye-bye.